creating this stuff. Let's go to the music bars. Let's do some electronic, maybe EDM. Aye. EDM. Press enter. Play. Let's do it smaller. Now I need to find a way. Hey, YouTube. Let's learn Zig with me. That's what I need. Discord. Announcements. Out. On. Live. Press this. Publish. Bevestigen. Nice. Hello, Akash. What's going on? My screen turns in every single color of the rainbow. But it's fine. Alright. Do it need to be bigger? That's good. Be right back. Give people the time to come in. Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ, man. Zig versus Java. The floor is fucking lava. I'm extravaganza. What's going on? Is this the first live stream of the Zig learning saga? Yes. Yes, baby. How does this language actually works? Alright, so we are at Zig version. Some kind of a dev version, you know what I mean? That's fine. So now we need to, there are a couple of things that I want to learn in the Ziggy. A couple of things I want to learn in the Ziggy Biggy. Like a lot of default stuff is going on. Every programming language is the same. For me, important stuff that I want to know is some kind of do we need to use void pointers to have some abstraction around, to simulate some interfaces, aka traits? Or does Zig have some kind of a mechanic? We don't know. So, what do I know? Actually, not that much. So actually, maybe we should open up some Zig tour. An introduction to the Zig programming language. What the hell is this? This is not what we want, Ziggy Pop. That's not what we need. Ziglang. Ziglang for complete idiots. What sucks about Zig? Oh man, I really hate the tech community. I hate it. Everybody. I don't want to be here, man. I'm too old for this thing. Oh man, Ziglang. Ziglang tour is what we need, man. Will this be recording for? Yes. It will always be recorded. Of course it will. Learn. Getting started, man. Wait, online learning course. Introduction to Zig project-based book. Is there some like a thing I can just scroll to, man? Something I can just, you know what? Fuck you. I will do it myself. It's fine. Okay. A couple things we need. The first thing it is, how do we make a struct? Why is my microphone not like, it's like, oh man, my whole infrastructure sucks balls, man. How do I make a structure? Structs, foo is this. There must be some kind of a page where I can just click, you know? You know what I mean? Okay, here, that's fine. Integer. They don't know how to make good documentation, right? they make like everything so in depth. It's not needed. Just give me some from every type one example, so I can actually just interpolate the difference. I swear to God, there is like a tour of Zig somewhere, man. There is some kind of a thing. Zig structs. Okay, it's just that. Constant. Do you need to? This is basically, yeah, I see what it is. I see what it is. Okay. I can do X is gonna be I32. Y is gonna be an I32. We cannot do this apparently. Const foo struct. We can't. S struct. Okay, we got it. We are in. We learned the language. And then we can do, is this a public? Event, basically. Event init is what they do, I think. Can we just do this? Event. Okay. Self. And self. No. Pointer to this thing. Easy. Foo. Void. What is the problem? Never been used. Okay, thank you so much. That's fine. X. Actually, can we do this? Just return this foo thing. No, we don't need to do this, right? Why would we do that? Let's keep it simple. Let's keep it simple first. Let's return foo. X. How do we do that? We do just do this. Dot X 10 is 10. Okay, like Odin, we got this. And then the Y is going to be 10. Do this. Const bar equals foo dot init. This thing. Now we have bar any. You see, I already know the language. It's that easy. I can do this. Okay, no problem. We do Zig build run. You see, I'm already so good in the language. I already experiment with this thing way before, right? A little bit. So the basics are back in my mind, fresh. Why do we have this annoying thing here? But it's fine. Okay, what's going on in the chat? For learning, I would go with Ziglinks. Is this a learning tool? Okay. I already have like imgu running with Zig. Having some order book already running, right, guys? So I'm already trying to market monkey porting this to Zig because they have good script shenanigans. But I don't actually know a lot of Zig, and I want to take this time with you to learn some stuff. So this is basic things we need. Another thing I'm actually wondering is, for example, let's say, how can I make an array? Like an array of foos. An array of foos. An array of foos. Look at that. This is a Zig guide. That's what we need here. Slices. Why am I in 4 values? Okay. Array. Okay, so can we append? We will see. But wait, we could do something like this, like const things equals. Is it this? It's not. It's this. Foo. And now we need to have some foos. Const foo1 equals foo init foo2 foo1 foo2 std debug print comp time. I have no clue what it is. Can we do a pointing to any maybe, and then do something like things. Very simple array of foos. We don't use integers, that's too easy. That's working perfectly fine. Wow, okay, nice. So now I want to make a foo tree. Const. Wait, but this needs to be var, I think. Because const is constant. Let's do just const. Why? Because we're going to see if we can push to const. Probably not. But still, you need to try, right? Const foo tree equals foo init, right? You could say you can use it with cursor, right? Cursor is going to help you. The problem is it's not good for learning. It's not good for learning. Hey, where can I buy the source code of Market Monkey? In the description. We're doing some good stuff with Market Monkey. People are running the server, self-hosting stuff and all that shenanigans. It's working well. There are bugs here and there we're trying to fix. But we have bigger plans with Market Monkey. We don't want to be a clone of Trading Light or something. No, we want to be the best. That's my vision. I have a vision, and I will take my time. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take my time to have the right things, so it's gonna be fast as fuck. Trade execution, the whole fucking shebang, taking over the world. Hopefully, we never know. I dream about that. I'm gonna fulfill it. At least try. Just like 50 Cent. Die trying. Okay, now we need to now we need to push this foo tree into things. How do we do that? Things append. That's not gonna work because it's Zig. How? Enums. Like they cover slices and then where is append? Nowhere to be found. You know what I mean? Like that's the basic thing. Like appending slices. Appending to slices in Zig. Unbelievable. Eesh. The first question at Reddit. Boom. Here. Zig learn. Shit. I can see already some allocatoros. I really wished they did that like they do in Odin, where they have a default allocator, which you actually don't need to provide. But if you want, you can pass your custom allocator or some allocator. But in Zig, you explicitly need to pass the allocator. They say like, okay, so there is no like side effects going on. If you need to allocate, you pass the allocator so you exactly know where you allocate. Okay, fine. That's good. But I'm a Timmy, you know? I'm Jimmy McGill. Slices are non-sizable. Okay, the legend assembler, you need to stay here in this stream until we stop, because I can see you're going to teach me that. So you need to do std array list, the same thing like the std auto map shenanigans. Okay, I see. Makes a lot of sense, right? Because a slice in other languages, it's like magic, right? You just append and it's reslicing, but by the end of the day, it's just an array. It's backed by an array, and you need under the hood, it needs to be, yeah, it's not that easy. Compilers languages making it look easy, but it's not. Okay, fine. This is not gonna work. This is just like for some things. But what does this mean then? Like this underscore. Where's this? Where's that? Quick fix. Discard the value. Where's that? Okay, I don't know. It's fine. We're gonna delete this. Const things is std array list. Array list. Comp time. Type. Need to just pass a type in here. Okay. It's gonna be foo, I guess. So a couple things we want to do. Just the arrays. We need to check because it's very important. I'm using them all the time, right? Then I need to find a way to, for example, you have something that renders stuff, but a widget. That's what we're going to try. We're going to try and mock how we do things in Market Monkey, like a couple of widgets. They are all different. They have different implementations, different variables, different state, but they do a couple of things always the same, and that's rendering. I want to see how it goes. In Odin, you need to use, just like in C, like a void pointer. So you give it a pointer. Nobody knows what the fuck it is. And then you cast it to your thing and you call, you know what I mean? You probably don't know what I mean, but if you used C and you want to do this dynamic things, you need to do it with pointers, which is why people make languages like Rust and Zig and all that stuff to avoid these shenanigans, right? Okay. I still, something that, guys, listen, something that I actually think is a little bit annoying is, let me quickly see if we're dropping frames. We are not dropping frames. GG. What I find annoying is these languages, they still have semicolons. It's 2025, man. It's 2025, yeah. What the hell's going on? It automatically infers the size, things foo. Okay, so it knows that. Probably under the hood creates some kind of a underlying backed array. Whatever. Things, how do we push things? Append. Append n times. Append slice. Okay. Append. Self. But wait, this is a function that's being called, right? So yeah, okay. So this, I think it's gonna be foo1. I think that's the thing. That's the thing. Can we do this? Like foo2? Like no, probably. Can we? Is this like a? No, because that's gonna fail. Let's do not do that. Let's do this. Let's do this. Take a step back. Yeah. Need an allocator, is it? Wow. You have to initialize the memory on the heap by passing an allocator. Okay, that makes sense. I thought it was doing this a little bit. Okay, but there is no way it's gonna tell me where the allocator needs to be. Stores an STD mem allocator. Where do I pass the allocator? Array list. Look at this. Init. Okay. Now we are here. Test allocator. Can we do the general purpose allocator? How do we do that? The general purpose allocator. How do we do that? Const. Is it const? Const GPA is std general. General. Zig general purpose allocator. std. Where is the general allocator? General purpose allocate. Heap. Heap. That's what we need. Heap. I'm so sorry, guys. So this is a thing. So I like these allocator thing because in Odin we do the same thing, but they provide a default context. You know, like for me, like okay, std array list in it. Okay, makes sense. If I do not pass any allocator, it should maybe create some. But okay, this is explicit. I can appreciate that. It's just I can appreciate that. Std heap. General purpose allocator. And then, what is this? A config? Probably don't need that. We need to do a GPA init, I guess, is it? I'm trying to... GPA.allocator is what it needs. And then we can do a deferred GPA. I know that. This is going to be deinit, right? I like this. I like this a lot. And then we need to initialize this thing init with the GPA. Is that a thing actually? The allocator. Const alloc is this. Alloc is that. Okay. That's normally. Debug allocator. Oh, is it general purpose? Function declared here. Pup. Wait, there are a couple things. Do I need to do this? Okay, let's go back to the documentation. Yeah, we find out Zig take this very seriously. Yeah, and they take also... I think my problem is like the defer... They take hidden... How do we call that? Like, if you do not check results, they're gonna complain. If you do not initialize, you're gonna complain. They're gonna complain about everything. It's a little bit of Rust, actually. But not that much. But still. Pass a default... Oh, it's the config. Okay. Yeah. These things like... This is annoying. Actually, to be honest, they should give me some linting errors, right? I mean, I assume that this is gonna be okay, and then Zig's... But we will learn this the hard way. I think this is fine. Deinit, I don't know, maybe. What do we need to pause in here? Nothing. What is this? What is this? They do var. Makes sense, maybe. They do some crazy stuff here. It's not gonna work. Is it here? They do this. I don't know what that does. I have no clue. I already did this before. It's just I'm missing a syntax thingy. We don't care about this. Allocator. What are we doing wrong? But can it not fucking tell me, man? Append and self. Cast discard non-const qualifier. Okay, that makes sense. The thing is, they should organize... But that's probably me. That's probably me. It's something with const here. Probably we can't. Makes a lot of sense. Error union is ignored. Okay. You see, you need to... I already know what they mean. It's like we ignoring... Is it like this? Something like that? How we need to do this? Yes. Nope. Okay, now we are in... Okay, oh, it's working, but it gives me, of course, this thing. Let me do something like... Get lost. Get lost! Motherfuckers. Okay, good. They had some crazy error handling as well. Very easy error handling, actually. But that's fine. This just do not use try before the append expression. Yes. There is also something you could do, something like this, right? Like catch E. Can we do that? I remember that. Could be wrong. I wouldn't be far off, I guess. I wouldn't be too far off. Look at that. Yeah, but I had I'm a little bit ahead as a complete noob. I'm a complete noob, but I'm a little bit not noob. Okay, that's good. So these defer thingies, this is a little bit weird. Do we need that? Probably we do. Oh shit. No fucking clue what's going on here. I think we can do this. We can't. Okay, I need to look that up. Why do we have these deinits? Maybe this, I don't know. Can somebody explain me this? You do try, things append, and then it's gonna be full tree. We cannot do that. Val has already been declared. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Can we do this just for the sake of? We can't. We can't. There's a constant, Anthony. It's a constant. VAR. Hey! Oh yeah, it's an I. But why can it not tell me that? I mean, if this is an I32, why allows it me to write this float into the thing? That doesn't make any sense. In my opinion. What do you think, guys? 69, 69. Giving Zig another shot. Did I actually use Zig? I think we did that. No, it was VLang. It was VLang. Did we do Zig? I'm not quite sure if we did Zig. Not quite sure. Turn off VSGO settings to build on safe. Isn't that annoying? Where's this guy? Legends Assembler. Are you part of my community, or are you just here for the first time? Because you are an amazing person. I'm not gonna lie. I really love you, man. What does it do here? What does it do? This built on safe. Const. Full force. I don't know, but hey, I believe you. Everyone going to Zig, assume Go no longer brings views. No, it's nothing to do with Go, and I don't care. I think Go will bring more views than Zig. The problem with Go is that Go is a great language. Why do I love Go? Because it's so fucking simple. It writes simple. What you think is what you write. What you write is what you get. It's easy. Everything works nice. Concurrency for server-side stuff. Amazing things. The problem that I have, and the only reason why I'm trying to find better solutions, is for Market Monkey's build. So my goal is to have a desktop build that can run on every single platform. But it's very important to also have a WASM build. WebAssembly. WASM build. It's very important. With mscripten. Because that's the fastest thing there is, right? mscripten is a good, very, very good, high performance WASM optimization. I tried everything to make Go performant. Going from asking the Bitengine maintainer to implement instancing, providing him that I would do it. But yeah, what is instancing? I don't know what it is. We don't need this, blah, 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 blah. So it's not gonna work. I said that the WASM build sucks. I said maybe we could try to use TinyGo. Yeah, but TinyGo, we use reflection here. We cannot okay. Okay, good. It's not working. So everybody is complaining about Go's WASM performance in the GitHub repos to the Go maintainers. Nobody gives a fucking shit, right? The only thing they ship is every fucking 6 months is a crypto package change or this change. They ship bullshit. But that's fine. So because everybody's building Flappy Bird clones, nobody needs performance apparently. Okay. So then there are some people, and there are a lot, that actually love Go, and the garbage collector is not really an issue. It's not a garbage collector because the garbage collector collects garbage when you create garbage. There are a lot of workarounds, right? I mean, you can like, garbage collection is not the problem. I profiled my application a million times. It's just the WASM runtime, the communication between the Go WASM and the GS runtime overhead, where we cannot hook into. We cannot disable it. We cannot do nothing. It's there and it's 20 gigabytes and 20 megabytes and I can't do shit. So I tried everything. I optimized my functions that it basically caches every CPU result. Doing the most great for the people that bought Market Monkey source code, they see that, right? I spent a shit ton of time in optimizing, but I know, and it runs great on desktop, but it doesn't run great on WASM. And I know that if I keep adding stuff on top of my build, it's going to be problematic, even in the desktop. Due to Ibitten not knowing what instance this is, they just don't want to accept help. That's open source. I provide them issues, I provide them with solutions, I provide them with my help, but it's never going to get merged. That's the problem. It's never going to get merged. So I'm pissed. I'm really fucking pissed, man. I swear to God, I'm so fucking pissed. Because I'm not the only one, so everybody moves away. Because nobody cares about what we think. Yeah, but Go needs to be backwards compatible and usability, and shut the fuck up. Sometimes you need to break things to make it better. You know what I mean? If your compiler sucks, rewrite it. If that's gonna give us a better performance in the WASM, which is very important, WASM is going to be very, very, very important in the future, then that's what needs to be done. But no, they rather spend time jerking off and making some changes in a crypto package. Fucking shit, man. Anyway, besides that, Go is a great language. So we have other options. What do we have? We have Rust, which is very good with WebAssembly. We have Odin, which is, in my opinion, a very nice language, but it's like very underrated. But build system is a little bit problematic. You cannot cross-compile. WASM, you need to do a lot of stuff yourself. And Zig. That are the only ones, in my opinion. I tried Odin, works pretty fine, super performant. Did not optimize anything, just rendering my heat map, no problem at all. Right? Just go ham. 1 million blocks, 0 fucks given. So yeah. What about NIM? But the thing is, like, you need to pick a language that's kind of what's. That's why I'm trying, right? I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna use Zig. I'm trying to feel Zig. Okay, guys, this is kind of working. It's always nice to do this stream and before you're gonna complain, like if I say Rust sucks, is I wrote Rust, and that language is fucking annoying. Okay, it's trying to be low level, but you cannot do anything low level, or you need to use the unsafe package, and then everybody complains on GitHub that you use the unsafe package. And error handling is so great, but if you need to use Rust code, then the only thing they do is unwrap. I mean, this language is full of, I don't know what it is. I think they don't know what gender they are. That's the problem. But like Zig is a little bit more ballsy to me. Olang has the biggest balls, but this sounds a little bit more thing. It's like Rust, in my opinion, it could be a great language. It's way too big. It's trying to do way too much. Hey, memory safety. Wow, this sounds good on theory, but then you look at the language, try to use Tokyo async, and you're gonna kill yourself. I swear to God. I swear to God, you're gonna just commit suicide. Because the problem with Rust is how you think you're gonna write something from a logical human perspective. That's not how you write it in Rust. That's not how it's gonna. You write it in JavaScript, in Python, in Ruby, in Go, in C, in C++, in Java, in every single language. What you think is most likely how you write it, but in Rust, it's never gonna happen. In Rust, it doesn't work like that. Yeah. Anyway. Enough yapping. Okay. Very important stuff. So this is nice. Actually, one more thing. Strings. I think a string is how you do it. It's like a slice of bytes. Const name. Can we do this actually? Hello. The problem is that a string is something we are spoiled. We as programmers, we are spoiled with strings because strings under the hood is very complex actually. Strings are they are not so performant strings. It's like, it's backed by underlying arrays and all that. People just use strings and they just put it in print and in every single struct. Like in Golang, you can just put strings all over the fucking place, but that's not how it works, all right? And it's probably not how it's gonna work in Zig as well. Debug print. Yeah. Something like this, I guess. How do you print it? Probably it's this. Or is it this? I don't know. No, this is like formatting. I think it's gonna be S, as far as I remember. Can we do name? Does it work like that? Probably not. That's not gonna work. That's never gonna work. That was what I thought. Okay, that works. So the thing is, the problem is, let's say I want to have... I need to look it up. I can't, hash maps I already tried. There's this auto hash map thing with an allocator. What is that? Just wanna... Const, this what it is. This is a string. Slice const u8. Okay. And I don't think we can do this. Slice const u8. Actually, what I want to do is this. That's a little bit more ideal. Do we need to do this? Probably not. My muscle memory is a little bit scuffed with the semicolons here. Let's init this thing. That's not gonna work. We're learning perfectly. Okay, you see, it's gonna give us an name is... I think we can do this. Man, am I a great learner or what? Oh, amazing. So now, I want to do this. var, can I do full name is this? I love the language. I already love it. Because it gives you... We will see. I'm only gonna love it if it's gonna do what I wanna have in mind right now. So, we know strings, arrays, integers... Yeah, all the finy bits, we're gonna figure that out. Like all these details, you don't need to learn right now. We're gonna do that along the way. But I want to see how they handle threads, traits, interfaces. aka maybe you need to do it with a void pointer or a raw pointer. Void pointer. How do you say that? Okay, let's see the chat here. I think you can remove any from print. Is that? I don't know. I did it before. Actually, let's see. By the way, guys, Rust has good tooling. That's also true. Like, I swear, like, Rust as a good community is a good support. I'm nothing against the language. For me, as a programmer, I wrote Rust professionally way long ago. Even before the async was there. So I wrote Rust in production. And I don't like it. I didn't like it back then. I was very hyped for the async stuff. But it sucks. There are way better things to do that. And yeah. This is not gonna work, right? It's gonna work. Thank you so much. Who was this? Ahmad. Inshallah, Rust is kind of too syntax heavy. It's the problem with Rust is a little bit, it reminds me of TypeScript, right? So if you listen, if you use Rust on your own, right? So listen, Rust is a great language. If you use it on your own, what do I mean by that? So it's the same thing as TypeScript. There is nothing wrong with TypeScript and there is nothing wrong with Rust. Until you use third-party libraries. That is where the problem starts, in my opinion. If you write a Rust program, like for parsing things, I think Rust is amazing to create these parsers and all this. It's so amazing, actually. Not gonna lie. And you create these types, it all's gonna be fine. There's a type, struct here, it returns a struct, returns an any, returns whatever, an option or whatever. It's pattern matching. Everything is Gucci. Rust seems a good language. Of course, the borrow checker, but that's a good thing, right? The borrow checker, it's just, even if you're a complete beginner, a couple of days, a week, and you know what's going on, right? You know what's going on. It's a little bit the same with var and const here. It's going to yada, 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 yada. You're not used to that because of things, but now it's fine. The problem starts with TypeScript, and the problem starts with Rust when you're going to use third-party libraries, because you have a type in a type in a type in a type in an abstraction over an abstraction in a type. And just doing the function signature in Rust is like, what the fuck is this thing? The same thing with TypeScript, right? It's like, there's nothing wrong with TypeScript. If you keep your types simple, TypeScript is amazing. It's just like a must-have, in my opinion. But if you use third-party libraries, you need to do the Tokyo. Go to Tokyo, use it, and check. Oh man, it's fucking insane, man. That's where the problem starts. The type masturbation from third-party languages is just, nah, I just can't. And in Go, it's simple, like it's like a type. It's returning a foo and an error, or an IO reader and an error. Easy. What is an IO reader? GD into IO reader. Read function. Okay. And you're done. But in TypeScript and Rust, it's like you need to GD 20 million times and then you're in this circular. Nah, no, we're not gonna do it. Your Zig skill are better than my Tinder skills. I don't know about that. Isn't that true for any language with inheritance? Yeah. That makes sense. Yes, that's true. But the thing is that at a certain point, the type system or the inheritance system is so powerful that people are basically over-abusing it to provide us on the top level, to make it us more easier. But not always. And that's a problem. But it's also just like, if you use something long enough, you're gonna get used to it, right? So I'm talking about from somebody that's not used to handle these kind of things. For me, it's gonna be annoying. But if you write Rust for 3 years straight, you're gonna be used to it, and it's going to feel natural, you know? But hey, enough bullshit. Okay, that's fine. The next thing is, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna delete our foo thing here. Let's go with all. Is this my caps lock on or what is this? It's deleting everything here. Help. Let's see if that's gonna compile. Yeah, okay, good. So, okay, so what do we need? We're gonna have, I wanna make a loop. I want to have an array. I want to... Let me see. Async. We're going to do that. That's... Where's stack? Threads. I'm going to do this. JSON is always the same. right? JSON is like parse from slice. There's always going to be something like that. It's fine. Readers and writers is in every single language. Do they have them? Yeah, okay. We need to have the. Okay. Yes. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Yes. Pointers with this. Yeah. Anthony, you're the fucking best. James Dean, what's going on, baby? Many items pointers. No, this is too complex. I'm gonna retell later on. We need comp time. Okay. What is this? Okay. Okay. Zoom in for the blind homies. Payload captures use the syntax value and appear in many places. Some of which we've seen already. Where they... Oh yeah, oh no. Optionals. Okay. Vectors, what is that? Add vector. Holy shit. What's a vector? Zig provides vectors type for SimD. That's amazing. Okay, GG, I know what it is. Vectors can have... Okay, that's way above our head. For now. Okay, so what we need, guys? We need... So let's say... pseudocode, right? So we need a bunch of widgets, right? So each widget can have its own state. Each widget will have the update and actually to be update and render method, procedure, function, I don't know, methods. How do we do that? How do we do this? How do we write threads? Shit. En ja, mijn go. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Circle, yeah, that's a thing, right? The circle, the shape, the box, the square, yeah, the dog, the book. I knew this is gonna be a problem. And in Odin, what we do is we use void pointers. Or you use unions. A union. Where you're going to say, my union widget can be... Actually, to be honest, a union is actually good. Because if you have something like a game engine, where you have like 100 entity types, enemy this, enemy variant, a ball, whatever, a bullet, like a million types of things, then using void pointers is the best approach because it's super scalable. But it's annoying, let's be honest, like, you need to cast and yada. 99% of the people don't understand what it is. But with a union, we only have, like, we have order book, traits widget, chart widget, and then, let's say if we have 20 widgets, 20 types on the union is not a big of a deal. Anyway, where are the specialists that can basically debunk using a union for this and say, no, we have a better plan for this. Speak right now. See the source code of GPA allocator and std mem allocator. Why, legends? To see the implementation that I want to do, or for what? Inline else helps a lot with that approach. GP allocator source code, brother. Okay. There is no proper syntax. I understand, because interfaces is not it's not a thing. It's not a thing, right? I'm gonna use the std heap allocator. Allocators, what I need. What's this? Just want to GD into these things. Yeah, okay, but how can I debug this, man? What's going on with this guy, man? I can't even ban him here. Can make interfaces in Zig. But it doesn't need to be like... Yeah, the behavior pattern. Is that what you mean? They call it the behavior pattern. Where everybody has the behavior embedded, basically. But the behavior behaves differently. The thing is, how do we call, okay, the behavior pattern. Okay. A lot of people, the behavior pattern. That's what they do. That's what actually we did back in the day when all these beautiful languages didn't exist. So for example, I'm gonna try to do this, right? But I mean, how do you declare a struct? Do you always need to do like const or a var or something? That's weird. Yeah, you need to. Okay. But if I do const box, then I can never. But it's fine. We're gonna see. Let's say we have a widget, right? And that's gonna be a structure, right? And we're gonna have pub. No, that doesn't work like that. Everything is a value in Zig. Okay. Okay, man. Amazing. You guys are good, man. I like this. I like this approach. Evan, do we need to... Okay. Declare this public then, I guess. Rusty vibes, huh? Makes sense. Why not? Render. But then we get render and self. Do we want that? Okay, let's just say we don't know what it's gonna be. And why can't we do this? Void. Okay, we don't need to do this. Because that's, I use, yeah. Check this article. You cannot link, I think. And if you can, you can't. Maybe you could post it on the Discord if you want. That would be amazing. Okay, so this is widget behavior. And then I could say, for example, do something like this. Order book widget is also a structure, right? And we're gonna have our widget inside of here. Like the widget is gonna be a widget. Correct me if I'm wrong. So okay, we don't need locations and all that stuff because it's going to be handled by MGUI, I guess. But this can have its own state. We don't care. I don't know how I'm going to interface this in Zig, but in C you need to create your own vtable. Yeah. Or you just in C you pass these pointers around and you cast it and you just call the thing on this function pointer and GG. But it's like dirty, man. The allocator interface, okay. I will check that later on. I will just try to... The problem that I have is that... So, this is going to have the special state. OB state. I think it's like this. Let me do foo. Divar. Let's do foo. And foo is going to be an i32 simple integer. But these rendered, I need to figure that out. If somebody can, why can't nobody post articles in my fucking chat? Why is this a problem? Because the issue that I would have is that, let's say that we create... How can I access my foo in this behavior, if you know what I mean? Unless we pass the thing into widget. And then we pass this into the update function. Isn't that dirty? I think that's super dirty, right? Let me try to do something. Let me try to const. Let me do vars here because I don't know. Var w widget is widget, right? Use pointers, yeah. Create an internal struct with function pointers. But these are the... Wait. Stop. Okay. Let me try with the foo. Can I do this? Okay, this is that. We don't need a widget here actually. Or do we? Because can I not just pass my OB functions to the widget? Let me just take one. Is that correct? Wait, I don't wanna... Okay, we have a problem here because OB... But wait, what if we embed the widget and we pass the widget into the... Yeah! That's what we need. That's what we need. Yes! No. Oh man. My brain is like, I'm brain fucked. I'm brain fucked. I'm brain fucked, boys. Is this the wrong struct? I don't know. Interfaces are just a struct of... Yeah, I know it's function point. I just need to understand. Wait, let me... This is my render function. Widget takes a render function. We already have a render function, so what's going on? Var B is going to be fine. So now I can actually say something. Can I say... How do I make a function pointer here? How does it work? Pub struct render fun But how can the widget have access to my fucking state if I return it? That's what I'm thinking about. If widget has the same state like a game object, let's say you have a game object with a transform, a rotation, and a position, you can put that into a game object struct, and then you can return the game object and use the game object, and then you can render it and move it and all that stuff, but you can't do that with this widget. That's where I'm stuck. The state is stored in the pointer of the interface. Because this render function because this could be like a void. That's how I do it, like a void pointer, right? A pointer to this thing, and then you can actually just call this render on this, right? If you cast it. Yeah, a union would be the simplest, right? If you use a union, then you can actually just have a union of widgets, and then you can just, if it's an order book, render order book. If it's that's fine. But I want to know how you can, if Zig had some special cook, some special stuff, some blue stuff, some Heisenberg to do this, you know, some quanta. Copy and paste this. Because you can't, right? You can return a widget, but you don't have the state of this order book, and the only thing it needs to do is just rendering some shit on the screen. For that, but it needs to access state. Ideally, we do this. Ideally, const widget is a union. I don't know how that works. How do unions work here? Language. Uniones. This one. Union. Okay. Wait. Okay. So we do something like, does it need to be order book? Is it like this? Order book widget. And we could do like a traits widget. Man, keep it cool, man. Keep it like this, nice and tight. Okay, not nice and tight for you. Let's see. Okay, let me actually copy this thing from Legend Assemble. Let me quickly see what it's doing here. Holy shit, what's going on here? Okay, draw this pointer. Ah, const event, okay. That's how I do this void pointers, I see. Wait, I'm a little bit. There's a lot of. This is the function, and this is gonna be this thing. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Wait, am I? Okay. Wait. Well, what is this? Const table struct inside of the struct thing. Is that a thing? Can I do this? Now return this widget from the new widget. Hey, Zig FMT off at the top of the file. Why? I don't know, you're probably right, but I have no fucking clue why. In Zig you can build structs from functions, but can't you do that in every single language? But does this VT table needs to be inside of this? Probably not, right? Why can it not be here? Can you just do this? Like no problem? Like, it's gonna be fine. That would be crazy. Let me do this. Let me delete this. Let me delete everything actually here. Just works. That's crazy. I'm gonna lie. Okay, so we have this VT table, which is just this thing: draw, self widget. But wait, I'm actually super confused here, guys. This is too much for my small little brain. Let's call this a render. Type's a little bit better. Okay, they're gonna work. Okay, for a widget to be a part of draw, you define the VT table inside a widget. VT table can be outside of widget struct. Yeah, I know. But is it accessible, for example, outside of the struct? Probably not, right? Nah, it cannot access it. Okay, there's a little bit encapsulation for the widget then, I mean. So I'm just trying, like, listen, so if you wanna why is this like let me show you here what I mean. Here. This is what I do. For a candle subscription, I have a pointer to anything. And then I call the on data, which I call the pointer and the candles. You know? So is this generic thing that this on data is a function pointer, and I think we are doing some kind of the same thing. You know? That's how I fixed it. That's how I fixed it here, and it worked. Yes, what is it? Then you return a struct with the function pointer plus pointer to the state. Yeah, it's the same in Zig as well. Okay, cool. Well, then we are there, right? Okay, but I was hoping you guys came up with a special Zig trick. That's how we do it in C as well. That's how we do it in these languages, right? But in this case, it's probably maybe a little bit more cleaner. I don't know. Because I'm still not knowing how I'm gonna do this. So I can actually do something like... Wait. I don't know if I can do this. What's going on? I can do this, right? Why does it not type anything me? That's not what it is. It's the dot thingy. Yeah, I always forget. Okay. So what is this V table? The V table is a struct that renders. Okay. Which is going to be... Do I need to create it in here, or can I just do something like self in here, which will automatically be called by Zig? I don't know. I'm just trying out. Because now we can do self.render. Is that... Yeah, that's everything we need, right? You have to use add this. Wait, that's not... This is a struct. What am I doing here? Why is this problematic? Okay. Huh? Okay, yeah. Wait, is that gonna work? Nah. Okay. That's what I had in mind. Thank you so much, guys. That's what you cannot do this in Odin. And that's the problem. That's the problem. In Odin, you need to have this proxy thingy in between, because you need to call. In Odin, you don't have the concept of this function calling. It's passing in this argument when you call it. In Odin, you need to pass in. It's just plain function procedures, right? So you cannot do something like this. You can do it like this, but it's going to be a little bit more verbose. That's just what I want to say. But hey, we are not here. So now we have this order book widget. So let's say we have... const widgets, and now that I know this, then I think I know everything I need to know. With the rest, I can basically just infer, I guess, building stuff. Where's my fucking state? Self.foo, but there is no foo. How can that compile? There is no foo. Guys, where is foo? Where the fuck is foo, man? Where is foo? Do we need a... Okay, so widget is this. So now we know... Local variable is never mutated. Shut up. Okay, so I do this because this is a widget. Now I know that order book is no fucking widget. Guys, what is going on? Yeah, that should be fine, right? We need to make the circle round. Is that what we need to do? It's pretty annoying. Oh man. Guys, please. Don't declare identifier. W Anthony. Yes, okay, okay. Okay, that I knew that. I knew that. Yes. But we could compile this a couple times ago. That's weird, right? Wait. Wait. Missing struct field full. Okay. We cannot do it. Okay, it's not like Go where everything is initialized by 0, which could be annoying, could be handy. Where is the order book? Yeah, order book is here. Full. No. We cannot do this, Anthony. It's gonna be dot full. Is. Okay. Okay, this is normal. Normal. We saved. Oh, there's no widget. Yeah, it's no widget. It's no widget. It's no widget. That's the widget. Okay. Found. Cast, discards, const, quality. Okay. 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 Cast, discards, const, qualifier. I'm gonna make everything var just to see if we can get rid of this. What's going on? Can I please type here? Yeah. Local variable is never mutated. Yeah. I thought you're too old for Zig. I am. That's why I need to keep myself triggered, mentally refreshed. Okay. Arguments are passed as a const pointer. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because we are saying here that this order book is a pointer. So, but this is just like an order book. This is not a pointer. This, how does it work? Arguments are passed as a const. Which argument? You mean here? Because now I'm a little bit confused. The VT table is wrong in the order book widget. We don't return the VT table. We do. We don't. Man, I'm confused. I'm gonna do this because I'm confused with this VT table thing. So this is the structure and this is this. Okay. It's not solid render, right? It's gonna be. But why does it allow me this to do that? VT table is a structure. Yeah, it is a struct. A structure. I'm so sorry. A structure. Struct. Structures. Structuring things. Yeah, but why is it not complaining about that? If I put in this fucking function pointer into a struct, why is no linting going on? It's a struct that has a render method. Can I do this? No, it's just VT table, huh? But there is no fucking VT table. The VT table is here. I can access it. Or can I just put in an anonymous function in it? Anonymous structs like this. Where I gonna say... But that's annoying. Stop. Who did this? Can we not just do this? And then return the VT table? Equal. You can do it. Is that true? And I put this back into an isolated thing for no reason at all. Mwah! So wait. So basically in Zig, this struct is not a type. This struct is basically a value type. You cannot create types. You create values. It's the same struct C. That's all I need to know. Thank you so much. Keep it simple. Even if I was a construct. Struct in namespace and Zig. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because I see like this is fine, right? Because yeah, I mean, okay, we still have a problem. Probably some pointers here and there. That's problematic. Okay, this thing. VT table doesn't support structuralization syntax. Return widget VT. Why not? Expected type main widget found. These things, guys, I'm gonna be honest. Like for programming languages, if you erase ints, multiplication, and all that stuff, that's the easy part. If you can figure out what happens here, if I can figure out, if we can figure out what happens here and we can fix it, we basically know the language. Well, we have a very good basis understanding of how things work. Do suffering. We suffer 2 hours. And now the logical connection comes and we will never forget. Right? And we can always come back to what we did here to refresh. But if you're going to use AI to generate all the bull, you're not going to understand what it is, right? So you need to have this deep understanding of these mechanics because they are the basics of decent programs. You know what I mean? This is very important to have. But you're trying to init pointer. Okay. It needs to be a... How do we create a pointer to a struct? I don't see any linting errors, so I assume this is correct. But it's not, because that would be too easy. That's not... I think there's something with the linter is going on. It's not. But still. This VT table is a pointer... that has a pointer. Why does it need to be a fucking pointer here? It needs to be, because otherwise we're gonna call... Yeah, this pointer is gonna be... Yes, okay, yeah. But I have enabled build on save. What's going on here? I have build on save, bro. Look at this. ZLS. Unknown configuration setting. Okay. That works. I think ZLS. That's weird. Can you check Discord posted in general? Sure, we can. Jesus, everybody's what the hell? Who is this? Handling, man. I know you, of course. I didn't know you were a Zig guru. Didn't know that. Const any opaque. This sounds like. Wait, I cannot just copy paste because that would be too easy. Where's opaque? Pointer cast. As widget, okay. Or just widget. Any opaque. But why do we need this data here? This is exactly how. It's similar to yeah. So there is no other way than actually need, yeah. Let me quickly try to digest this a bit because, like I said, I'm no Einstein, right? I could easily say, oh yeah, it's yeah, guys, this is how it needs to be. No, I have no fucking clue what's going on. So let me. Because the thing is, what I'm actually. Why do we need this? I mean, in this case. We only need a pointer to the function, right? To call it. The thing is, this is the problem. Because I don't think Zig is going to be so smart to inject the widget. That's not gonna happen because in Odin you cannot do that. And there's just compiling syntactic sugar at compile time. You don't need a vtable. Exactly. That's what I was thinking. You only need a fucking function pointer. Widget is gonna call render. So the thing is that. But this calls. This is the pointer. This. Okay. No. This is going to be the pointer to the owner. Okay. Wait. So I think we could do this. Render is the function. Which will actually take in this thing. What is this? Yeah, we're gonna call render. We're gonna call render, but render is not gonna take a widget because we're gonna. This of course is not gonna compile because this render takes the order book widget, not the widget. So this is going to take this special pointer any opaque, I would say. We call render with the data. Exactly. That's it. This is it, guys. This is it. This is now I understand. Basically, exactly this the way we did it in Odin, right? But I'm gonna change some stuff up. Wait, let me delete this. Yeah, the render and the data is actually the... How would we call this? The owner. It's data, actually, right? Owner is like... It feels Java-ish. Render. Calling render. Here. This is the... Yes. Yeah, yeah. That's what I thought. Any opaque. This... Pointer to something. I hope you don't need to cast... Probably not, because in Odin I need to cast this thing back to... It was a little bit annoying. This is my render function. I'm going to return my widget, which now will need these two things. Wait, can we do render and render? Render event, that's why, okay, nice. How do we do how do we do this in Zig? Are we doing fn or are we doing fn? What is the thing? What is the community guidelines here? Right? Yes. So now we're gonna call widget, which we need ourselves from, which is a pointer, which will return the widget, which is going to... Can we actually do this? Like... No, probably not. Function pointer, the data, self. Const any opaque. We can't. What's going on? What are we doing here? Yeah, Anthony. How many times? How many times? How many times? Wait, because we are doing some crazy shit here. So, widgets, widget, ob widget, widget v, w render. Yeah, okay, as a widget, we don't need to... Okay, let me see what's going on. Let me clear the screen first. We are almost there. I think we're almost there. Self-render. No field named render instructs. Yes, I understand. You're 100... Man, who's... Add this.render. Can somebody explain me what add this is? What is this? Returns the innermost struct enum or union that is a function call inside. This can be useful for an anonymous struct that needs to be referred to itself. I'm gonna be honest. It's these things like this, and then you have like... They are good, but having too much of this stuff is annoying. I have no clue what's going on. Please, no, yeah, it's okay. Just a pointer to render a fan, but this is like, why is these annoying inline things here in my editor? This is annoying. Why is it actually complaining about make is not present here? I don't have a make file. Expected type const function const any opaque void found const to a main order book void. Yeah, but that's why we just want this any opaque, right? Because this is going to be something opaque, I would say. Okay, pointer type child cannot cast into a pointer type. Do we need to have something like... Wait, guys, because I see an... Remove the constant widget struct. Here. You mean this? Man, this is... Stop. But these fucking error messages, man, it doesn't make any sense. How can I... We're almost there. Almost. You need to change the render func to accept any opaque too. Well, that's the thing, right? That's the thing. Look here, guys. Look here. Yeah, it's fine. Look. It's a pointer to any. You cast a pointer with the data you want to cast. But then, if you check the chart widget, and you check on handle, on candles, on data, I guess. Where is it? Here. This procedure will take the pointer to an any and not the chart. Not the chart type, but the any opaque pointer. And then you cast this pointer to the chart. And then you can do what you want. And that's going to be the same thing here, in my opinion, where, okay, listen. And I thought that Zig would have maybe some kind of a special syntax to fix this, right? So you're going to say this render event needs to have a const any opaque. But we pass a render here, which is an order book widget. It's not an any opaque. And I think that's the problem. Unless we can do this. Unless const any opaque. But self is it? I think you need to do a pointer cast. Guys, what the fuck is a pointer cast? Casting to a pointer. But what are we casting to a pointer? The render event is this render, right? Render might need a const pointer. How do we do the const pointer? Ah, like this. It's this. It cannot cast this. Guys, no, it's not. It's just. That's what I was just. It cannot. This render function is explicit taking in a pointer to an order book widget. But this render function takes an any, and you could not do that even in... I have this here. Wait. I have this here as well. Here. You see, I cast this, the pointer of this candle sub. You see, this is exactly it, right? So, you see, the candle sub takes an any pointer. So you would say, I'm gonna just put in the chart in the pointer. No, because that's a pointer to a chart, not a pointer to an any. So I need to cast it to an any. This makes no... it's gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be the same thing here. It's gonna be the same thing here. It's gonna be the same thing here. That's what I saw, and that's why I was asking you guys. Maybe there is, maybe it. To be correct, this language should not do this. Because you can't. Because underlying, it's just like a simple function call. Because we see this, and even in Rust, the people don't understand this. Even in Go, we see this as a method, but actually it's just a function that will pass in the argument, right? It will pass in an order book pointer into this render thingy here. We see this as empty, but it's just compile. It's just syntactic sugar, right? So I think we need to do this and then just cast, and then we have actually the same. That is exactly the same as you need to do it in Odinos. But what I'm gonna do, in my case, because I have an order book widget, a chart, a traits, and maybe a couple other widgets, I will just do it a union, right? And switch the union probably, and just call order book render, because it's a little bit more work to set up. Well, you need to type a little. You need to type for every fucking thing in your union, but it's just easier to read, right? But it's good to know, because this teaches me a lot on how the language works, right? Doing this bullshit here. I mean, printing hello world is not gonna save your life, you know what I mean? Okay, so this is we're gonna test this before we're gonna consider this a successful operation here. Yeah, so we're gonna say, how does it work? Why does it need to be this? Unless somebody knows an approach here, like a simple syntax we can do to make it magically work, but wait, missing parameter name. PTR. Okay, we do this like this, okay? How do we cast this? How do we cast this to an how to cast an order in a Zig casting? Cast. Add pointer cast. Pointer cast. Pointer cast, okay. Add PTR. Wait, we could do, where is this? OB. Is this const? I don't know. Const OB is add PTR cast. A pointer to a line cast. What the hell is that? Guys, I don't like this. Why do we need to do this? This is too much, man. What a book. Will be full 100 because we do this. What's going on? We have some problems here. Must have known result type. The value needs an explicit type. Wait, I would just do this. My first instinction is just fucking cast it to a pointer. Like this. Like, give me an order book. But why is this? Const OB. Order book. Order book widget. Okay, it needs to know... Okay, at compile time. It needs to know it's upfront. Where is this? PTR. No. This is the PTR. Yes. Okay, that's... I don't know, I actually don't want to compile. We spent so much time on this. But again, guys, this teaches you a lot about the language. Suffering a little bit. Going back and forth. But a pointer cast, it's a pointer. Exactly, because it casts into a pointer. The thing is, you see, no linting. Is this me, or is this just the news ZLS of the 0.14 dev? Could be. The error messages are okay-ish. For people with a lot of knowledge, it's fine. For people with a lot of programming knowledge, it's fine. But put Timmy in here, he's going to basically just... He's gonna stop, right? He's gonna stop doing that. He's not gonna stop doing that. Oh, shit, man. Look at this. AK's pointer alignment. Mode was right. Mode was right. Not for Tomagast. This is what I don't like, right? This is crazy. In Odin, it's easy. Cast this, GG, well played. Subscription, here. Easy peasy. And then handling this. Man, why? Here, chart handle, candle. Here, cast this. Cast this to a pointer of a chart widget, chart pointer. Call it a fucking day. That's what I like. That's what I want to see. Easy peasy things. The problem is Odin's build system, WASM, is not the best. Commented code. I swear to God, if you want to have a good low-level programming language, easy peasy wheezy, Odin. Typing support, I mean, language service support, amazing. LSP, I mean, Jesus. LSP, perfect. Auto formatting. Odin doesn't have alignment on pointers. So you won't require to cast. Okay, I know what you mean, but it could... Can it not automatically align this shit? I mean, can I do just this then? But that's not gonna solve our problem. There were way too many problems. Let me clear the screen to see how many problems we have. Discard nonce-const qualifier. Constcast. Use constcast to discard the const qualifier. Guys, but if I need to do all this stuff, I'm actually basically questioning myself. Are we doing the right approach? I mean, you cannot do like all these things. Remove constant argument. Yeah, why do we do this actually? Why did we do that? Why can't we just do non-const things? Where is this even? It's not gonna work. I'm just trying to do some stuff. See the general purpose allocated function. Wait, this, you know what I mean? Wait. I'm gonna revert back some consts here. I think this is the problem. Good job, guys. We did it together. Me and you. Me, Legends, Moat, Andre, some couple others, I cannot pronounce their name. We did it together. You and me, Beeplov, everybody here. Okay, that's it. And no need to align cast then. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be completely honest. I have no clue what align cast does, why we need it. I know about pointer alignment and all that stuff, but like I said, I'm not an Einstein. People think I am the god, but I'm literally not. I have no fucking clue. I'm just doing stuff. You know what I mean? Just trying things, and eventually they work. Ui, ui, ui. Use align cast to a certain point. We need to still, apparently. So let's just leave it in, I would say. Yeah. No need if you do what I wrote above. Okay, sorry. Ah, okay. If you know all of your widgets have the same alignment, you can use align for any opaque. Okay, Andrew, can you explain me? What do you mean their alignment? How can their alignment change? You mean by structuring the structure. So if my order book widget has a bunch of stuff in it, you know that, like, I could be completely sounding like an idiot, but if everything starts with an I32, would that work? If I align them like this, like an I32 at the front, or do I see this wrongly? Or am I close? Explain me. Teach us. Alignment is a strict alignment of the biggest aligned field. The biggest aligned field. Yeah, I32 is 4 aligned, but that's what I mean. But what if I have, for example, an foobar here, and that's going to be, for example, an F64, because a lot of floats going to be used. So this is going to be the biggest field. So you mean that we put the biggest field on top, and if that's always 8, if I make sure that the biggest field is always 8, I can use an align cast 8 up front into my any opaque. So I don't need to align cast it at runtime, something like that. But the only prerequisite is that the biggest size of the field will be 8. Placed in the beginning of your struct. Is that correct? What could be bigger than 8 in a structure? Nothing, right? What could be bigger than 8? Because most of the time you use pointers, which is 8. There's nothing bigger than 8. It probably is, but I cannot, maybe an array or something, but that's also probably a pointer to the beginning. I mean, it's also 8, right? 9. And I 128. Okay. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Like I said, I'm not the biggest brain here. But I assume... Okay, but that makes sense. I'm going to make a note here. So basically, let me see what he's telling me here, because that's interesting. But what would be... You're getting lost here. Go is great, and you are the problem with it. Okay. Just keep building. Forget about WASM. Fuck the browser. Okay. GG. Thanks for being here, man. We appreciate your feedback. The only thing you need to understand is that I made my first million by just coding in every single language that exists, right? That's the reason why I made basically all of my capital is by just exploring a lot of shit of things, right? Not by writing one single language and keeping stuck in my day job and just writing because it's great. No, I basically always told everybody to fuck off. My parents, my ex-wives. I always did my own thing. Against everybody's odds. My whole life, everybody was against me. In school, I was the dumbest, stupidest piece of shit that there was. That's what they told me. Yo, Anthony, you're a shame to your parents. You will never make it. Everybody, my whole life, they told me this. My whole fucking life, in my 20s, in my 30s, and even now, people from YouTube in my 40s. But still, I did a lot of great things, man. Believe me. So if I want to explore this fucking language on my stream, then I do this, right? You know what I mean? So maybe you should rethink your own life And maybe you should also start experimenting with other stuff so you can explore your mind and have a great time. I hope that makes a lot of sense. It's not a critique. It's a tip. You know what I mean? It's a tip. That's what it is. And WASM is very important, and I need it because what I'm gonna make is not suitable for Timmy at the water cooler. You know what I mean? It's for professionals, and professionals need professional software, and professional software needs to run high performance. And if Golang cannot do it because these idiot maintainers cannot basically remove the fucking runtime for their WASM builds because we don't fucking care about this runtime, you know what I mean? I don't care about your Go routine shit. I don't even use Go routines because they're fucking slow. You know what I mean? Whole Hollywood package is used without a single Go routine basically. Just a ring buffer and some scheduling because Go routines are slow. You know what I mean? I don't need it, but they don't want to do it. Well, then people need to move to another language. It is what it is. All right. Try TinyGo. Guys, do you think I'm a fucking idiot? Do you think I'm a retard? Okay, good. What is your goal? Okay, good. Fine. Okay. TinyGo. I'm going to show you what's going on. 1. A bit engine. You guys think that I'm just making these decisions? Like, I wake up and I just suddenly change my mind? You need to understand that the money that Market Monkey already generated is more than your yearly salary, right? At 2 months, it already generated way more money than a yearly salary. So I need to provide the best possible experience to these users. You know what I mean? What do you think? I just wake up and I say, Golang sucks. Fuck the maintainers. No, a bit engine. Look at this. Here. Does not compile to WebAssembly. Does not compile with TinyGo. Does not compile with TinyGo. I DM the maintainer. Hey, hello, dear maintainer of TinyGo. Dear maintainer of a bit engine. You don't compile to TinyGo. Maybe we can fix. No. But why don't... No, TinyGo is not supported. I said, okay, no problem. I understand you're a very busy man. I understand, Mr. Hayamoshi. I understand. Maybe I can do it. No, it's not gonna be merged. It's not a priority. Fuck you, basically. Okay. Then I thought by myself, you know what? He doesn't want any help because people are building these stupid games, right? This waste of time games, right? This is AI built this in JavaScript, way more performant, right? So this is useless, completely useless. But it has some good rendering APIs, easy to use, and you don't need to write a lot of shit yourself. So that's why I'm using it. But the problem is I regret it. Why? I thought by myself, okay, he doesn't want to do it. I will just fork it and I will do it myself. I will remove the text template package because that's what's the problem. Text template is using reflection. Reflection cannot be compiled with TinyGo. I said, okay, no problem. I don't need this fucking bullshit text reflection. I will remove it and I will compile it with TinyGo. Okay. I installed TinyGo latest version. You know? Whatever. It doesn't work for 124. It doesn't compile 124 Golang code. And that's the point I completely lost my mind. I was so fucking pissed. So fucking pissed. Johan Bronthorst. You guys think I'm pissed for no reason at all. I can fucking GitHub here. Go to GitHub, search Golang on GitHub. Search WASM exports, an issue from 4 years ago where I commented that I needed this issue. Johan Bronthorst is way too much busy playing fucking Fortnite with his friends instead of making things work. After 4 fucking years, they finally did it. That's Golang. That's the Golang maintenance. After 4 years, I'm asking for a feature. They finally did it. While Python and was already doing this stuff. Godverdomme gast. You know, so I'm pissed, right? Because everything I suggest people making a bit actually decent. They don't want it. Do it myself. I can't because everything is against me. Golang compiler runtime sucks in WASM. TinyGo doesn't fucking compile for 124. A bit engine maintainer doesn't want any help. I mean, what do I need to do, guys? What do I fucking need to do more? Can you explain me? Can you fucking explain me? I post this guy, like, I have him in my DMs, right? Look here, here, I posted like screenshots, like profiles, like here is the problem, man. Maybe we should, shit, I'm spoiling Dirk Huis chat messages. Here is the problem. There is a problem with WASM. Maybe we should check, yeah, but WASM is not a priority. Of course it's not a priority, because every fucking stupid Flappy Birds game will run on WASM with Go, right? Because there's nothing going on. So I'm pissed. I'm fucking pissed. You need to think about my channel. What did I do for the Go community? A shit ton of things, right? Look at my fucking GitHub profile. I am the biggest Go believer in the fucking world, and I would rather use Go. I turned my Go code of Market Monkey inside out, a million times, inside out. Trying to cache every single CPU optimization, every computation, trying to cache it, trying to align it, trying to putting AI on it, putting AI on top of AI on it to keep maximizing this thing, like the maximum thing. You know what I mean? Like caching text measures, allocating slices, reusing sync pools, buffer pools, like everything. But I still cannot manage to draw a couple of fucking indicators because vector draw line is taking too much CPU, because we are doing too much overhead between calling the WASM, the Go, and the JS fucking runtime. It's not that I didn't try, guys. I swear to God, I tried so fucking hard. You know? Amen. I'm not even... Yeah, no, Seago, of course, but Seago is a thing. Seago... I mean, this makes me super mad, because listen, it makes no fucking sense. Like, I'm actually completely, right now, I could kill somebody. I swear to God, if somebody knocks on my fucking door to sell me some fucking candies for the bird club, I'm gonna basically break all this, every single bone in his nose, which is one. Look at this, guys. Now the thing comes. So we have a bitten, right? And what's cool, let me open the source code, right? What's cool about a bit engine is it cross-compiles to every single platform. Okay, how can they do that? Why? Seago, that's not gonna work. How can you compile to... Because they basically removed Seago. How can you do that? Because they actually took the time. Listen, they took the... For performance, they took the time to make pure Go. They made pure Go. If you think about it, it's complete insanity. They made pure Go. This guy made, I don't know who he is, but he's very smart, apparently. He made pure Go, which is a wrapper. It basically removes Seago, because Seago interrupt is slow. Basically, Golang, if you hear Golang, you hear slow. If you hear Golang, you hear slow, because Seago is slow, WASM is slow, every interrupt is slow, Go is fucking, channels are slow, Go is slow. Basically, that's what I learned. So these guys, they made pure Go, so they don't need to have Seago. Then they used Seago to rewrite, to actually wrap. Where is this fucking thing? Godverdomme. Where is the bit engine? Here. Then they made this. GLFW. They created GLFW not with bindings, automatic bindings. They rewrote it in pure Go. Can you imagine that? They wrote everything in pure Go so they can cross-compile. So this guy is serious, right? He knows Go has his limitations, so he made everything himself. Fuck Seago. Fuck GLFW bindings, we're gonna rewrite everything ourselves to make it performant and to make it cross-compile. And I'm coming and say, guy, listen, I'm probably your first user not making a Flappy Bird clone. We're having some performance issues. Maybe we should use instancing for drawing, right? Maybe we should optimize the WASM build. Maybe we should delete the runtime and compile to TinyGo, right? I know you're using text template, but use fucking cursor to generate something that doesn't use reflection. That's impossible to do. We have no time. That's what he said. There is no time. But you have time to rewrite all this stuff. That makes no fucking sense. So I am completely pissed. The Go community is against me. they don't want to have to do with me, man. And then you guys are mad that I'm using another fucking language because everybody's basically just turning his back on me. Godverdamme. Not using instancing for draw. I said, listen, okay, we are batching stuff, that's great. But I told him, listen, we should implement instancing. He said, what is instancing? I can show you, I'm not going to show the DMs, it's unrespectful. What is instancing? I said, okay, instancing is where you define your shape once. For example, for particle effects or something, like very common technique in game engines, a very common technique also in 2D game engines, particles, whatever. I said, we just define vertices once, and then we use the shader to basically use the shader and instance drawing to draw millions of these things in one draw call. Very easy, and we use panning, shifting, panning, and zooming based on a view matrix on the shader. GG, well played, and we're done. Now we can't, because we're using batching, and then I need to rewrite everything. The next step is there are so many problems. I'm pissed. I said, okay, no problem. You don't have instancing. Okay, mister, no problem. No problem. No instancing. You know what? I will use a fragment. I will use a vertex shader myself, right? I will write a vertex shader myself, so I can, instead of basically recomputing the location of the heat map each time a user pans and zooms, I will cache every single block in memory, right? So I would do this, Excalibur. I thought I had it, guys, and then I was so pissed. I could kill somebody that day. I swear to God. So I said, okay, my heat map, they have blocks, right? A lot of blocks on the screen. This is my screen, right? Heat maps. 200K, 500K blocks. Problematic. Because what happens right now, I need to loop over every block, right? And I need to compute vertices, colors, yada, yada, yada. Pass this thing into a couple draw calls. Done. Each time the user is spanning the chart or zooming in, so the blocks are getting bigger, I need to basically re-loop over all the blocks, right? Recalculate its fucking positions. That's what makes it slow, right? Because I already use an off-screen buffer. So when the user just is idling, watching this chart, nothing happens. Because it's an off-screen buffer. Nothing changes. Nothing needs to be redrawn. Makes a lot of sense, right? But how can we fix that if we are panning or zooming, that we don't use the CPU, we use the GPU, right? How do we do that? We cache every single block. I don't care if it's fucking 10 megabytes of memory. A user doesn't care. What is 10 megabytes of memory? It's nothing, unless you're gaming, unless you're doing this on a Game Boy Advance. But that's not the thing. It's 2025. It's okay. 200K heat map blocks, we could optimize it in memory. That's, I don't know, 8 megabytes, 6 megabytes, and that's when completely zoomed out. But we cache everything. That was my idea, because instance drawing was no option, because apparently they know what it is, they don't know what it is. I'm caching all these fucking blocks, and I'm using a fucking shader to use a matrix to zoom and pan on the vertex shader. Problem fucking solved. So I'm starting to implement they don't support vertex shaders. They only support fragment shaders. I said, man, but I mean, what the fuck are we building here? I mean, I cannot, no, vertex shader is not supported. Okay. I said, are you going to do that? Yeah, but it's going to take a while. So you see, I tried everything, every single trick in the book, every hours and hours and hours. Me, GPT, Claude, what are the others? Grok. Basically, it was like the G10. How do we call this thing? G8. Like this G8 meeting. G6. How do we call that? Like all the unions. Here, the G8 meeting. It was a G8 meeting. Me, Claude, Grok, ChatGPT, hi, Mini, Grok 3, Grok 2. They were all the boys were at the meeting, and we were discussing how we're going to tackle this for hours. We didn't eat, we didn't sleep. We were discussing how we're going to tackle this problem. People want to have Go. We want to create this amazing product. We need to make this work, right? We didn't. We failed. You know what I mean? And now people come and say that why? That's why, right? So we basically are talking 30 minutes. Why? Because I tried every single thing in the book. The server is fine. The server is fucking fine. Go on the server is easy, it's fine, it's fast, it's good, it's GG, it's happy, it's equilibrium, it's world peace. Continue on with live, Anthony. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh man, this could be a banger of a YouTube video. I will ask my editor to do it. Oh man, it's just that it has limitation relative to what Anthony wants to tackle. Well, the thing is that if they had instancing support, if they could be compiled with TinyGo, I'm pretty sure that the overhead with TinyGo is nonetheless. Ideally, it would be an scriptum build. It's not that fucking hard to compile Go. You don't need to compile everything. Go routines, we don't care. Just compile Go to mscripten and everything is fine. Everything is fucking fine. If I was the language creator, if I was Rob Pike, which probably have nothing to say, he doesn't fucking care, you know what I mean? He doesn't. I would compile, I would give an option like, hey guys, do you want the runtime or don't you want the runtime? If you do not want the runtime, you're gonna be in problem because you're going to have to manage your memory yourself. Who is managing the memory? You just allocate and on the browser. I mean, you just allocate and you never deallocate. You know, you don't care if you forget to deallocate. Who fucking cares? Just refresh the browser. Memory is refreshed. You know what I mean? Is that easy? Of course not. I'm just joking. But I'm just saying, like, make an option to compile with and without the runtime because your Go code sucks. And by the way, when I was basically optimizing Go, like there is a lot of stuff in the standard library that's not super performant. And I was reaching out to some people and they say, yeah, but it's because Go wants to have good user-friendly things, right? Readability over performance. Yeah. I never in my life needed performance than right now. What is this even? Where are we? Heap Zig. What are we doing here? Odin doesn't have a runtime and compile time to WASM like Zig. That's true, but I have tried Odin with WASM, but like you said, it's more problematic. There's a lot of script and shenanigans, and it's the thing with Zig, the build that I have with Zig, it's of course coming from the internet, right? I cannot make it myself, is the Zig. Well, I basically have a suckle imgu thing running. Yeah, with Zig, with mscripten. Super fast, imgu running, dear img. So I was thinking, if I can make img look like my thingy, I can use img, or mg, or whatever you're going to call this thing. And it's basically going to set me back for maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, but it's going to increase the development speed by a long shot. Because one, I don't need to make my layout system. I don't need to make, because the layout system is annoying. Everything basically just works. Everything is already implemented. I don't need to check my functions every single day, twice, to make sure they are 100% correct. So they are super performant because it's Zig and mscripten. I mean, it's just like you can just do what you want. You're free. You know what I mean? It will be performant until it's not, but will always be better. So I'm going to save months in development in the long run. And I'm in here for the long run. I'm not here to sell something and say ciao bella and I'm gone. I have nothing else to do. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I do here. So it's either make it or break it. You know what I mean? I'm here for the long run, providing something decent and not some stupid clone and a quick cash grab. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. The only reason why I put the price high is so nobody buys it. So nobody fucking buys it, because otherwise everybody has a source code. I don't want that, right? AMG. Oh, fucking, you got me. You got me, little bastard. Okay, and now people say, why not Rust? Rust could be a great option, but I'm not a fan of Rust. Why do you pick fucking PSG against Olympique Marseille? Why do you pick Arsenal above Real Madrid? Are they better or are they worse? Yeah, of course. You know what I mean? If you're for Arsenal, you're going to say Arsenal is better, you know? But that's the story. That's the adventure. And I'm pissed at a little bit at the Go ecosystem and all that stuff. But on the other side, I like the adventure, you know? It's something else. It's not boring. You're learning a lot of stuff. It's keeping you awake. It's keeping you stressful. It's keeping you sharp. And I like that. Consider using Rust. Bro, I know how Rust works. The problem is that the thing is, Zig is verbose. Rust is magic. And I don't like magic. Write your own language. That's crazy. That's just use C or C++. Yeah, but like I said, the build C++, it's How do you handle echo route groups? E.group. I swear to God. E-use. Ellipsis. Jay is very good for these things. Yeah, but Jay, I asked him for years. For fucking years, I asked Mr. Jonathan himself. But he doesn't want to give it to me. He never replies. He does like I don't exist. I don't care that he does that I'm not exist. But I mean, give me a fucking J build. I'm really generally looking for this language for years. But like 4 years. Maybe if you text John, I DM'd on Twitter a couple times. I'm gonna stop. I don't even fucking care anymore. You know what I mean? It's like, anyway, guys, I'm gonna peace out. I actually needed to pee in the beginning of the stream. We are now 2 hours and 20 minutes in, and I don't feel anything. So maybe I'm just basically, my kidneys are completely shut out. They can't hurt anymore because they are not there anymore. I just basically peed out the kidneys. What font are you using in your editor? JetBrains. I swear to God. JetBrains Mono. I swear to God, it's JetBrains Mono. It's pretty good. I don't know why. I like it. JetBrains Mono, my friend. Can we see it here? Here. JetBrains Mono. Not gonna make it. Okay, guys. I would thank everybody here, especially for a couple persons helping me with the Zig thingy. We're gonna see how it goes. If somebody knows a hack for Go or something, let me know. Maybe some WASM guru knows tiny Go shenanigans, settings. Maybe I don't know. Just tell me. Maybe we can figure something out. That would be nice. Mode, man. Mode, are you again with your fucking Rust thingy? Listen. If you can find, listen, this is your job. Mode, I swear, I'm gonna give you a try. If you can find me a repository, or you build it yourself. I don't care. Maybe your mode, you can do anything, literally. You're the only one that I know that can do that. If you can build me a Rust template where I have Sokol for the drawing, for the backend, and img for the front end, compile to mscripten WASM, running at low CPU, just not normally, basically. If that works, you ping me, and I will try it on stream. And then we will decide. I will try tomorrow on stream. Tomorrow I will be here. Tomorrow at the same hour. I will be trying your Rust template. I swear to God, I do this. Your Rust template. And we're going to do Sokol with img. Ready for me and mscripten. Also, make sure that builds for desktop. Then I do Rust. Because I know Rust. The Sokol author is now a Zig user. Yeah, of course, it's pretty nice supported. This is... Wait, I have my thing set up. Where is it? I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to dip him out, because I need nicotine. Where am I here? I have like... CD, I think it's Zig, Sokol, img. Zig, Zig, Sokol, img WASM. This thing. Look at that. I can do a make thingy here. Make. It's building 2M scripten. Sokol, img, and I'm going to show it because it's going to pop up in Safari. For some fucking reason. Here. Oh, look at that. It's just working. You know what I mean? I just made a fucking order book with no... If I can generate this, it's so easy. I can even dock these things, right? You can dock them, but I cannot show it. You can dock and redock, and you can do so many good things with img. Easy fucking peasy. It already has charts and heat maps fucking built in. And nobody said that to me. Now I know. Zig. Insta build mscripten. Super fast. Rust Digger says that the only repo is Rivden Rust Sokol img. It's probably not going to compile. This is super... Let me actually... How do I do this? I cannot... How do we open up the fucking DevTools at Safari? I never used this browser. How do we do that? Where are the settings? Anyway, it doesn't really matter. But you get the point, right? This thing just works. Well, actually, that's not true. We spent the whole morning figuring this out because we were on the official Zig compiler 0.13. This whole thing broke. So, yeah. But still. If you like Go, then you will definitely like Zig. No, I don't think so. I think just not. If you like Go, you will definitely like Odin. But Zig is okay. I don't like Rust. CMD option for the DevTools. CMD option, but I don't know what option is. I don't know. I don't have option. I have CMD option. E. Okay, it's not gonna work. It's fine. Okay, cool. Guys, I'm gonna... Zig is a bad choice. It's not a bad choice. Flawless integration with C-libs. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, Odin, of course, I know Odin way better than Zig, right? Odin, I have some game experience, and then I use it for some game project here and there, But hey, option is Alt. Yeah, but I rebound this because I have my thingy, Windows keyboard and all that stuff, so I did some stuff to make the Windows key work as the option, and everything is basically broken on my system right now. Anyway, guys, thanks for being here. Mode is going to fix us the Rust template, so we maybe try it tomorrow, and if he does not fix it, then we will see what's coming up. I think we have a very good stream going on, so I might use this last this last rant of me being pissed on YouTube with a clickbait and an amazing thumbnail, so I can get some views, because it's a long time that I clickbaited people into some rant on YouTube, you know. But Odin is so nice and simple. Tigran, I understand if Odin had this amazing support. If somebody can build me, whoa, I swear to God, if somebody can build me a Sokol img that compiles to mscripten, I swear to God, I'm going to praise you into all heavens. The problem is they have an img binding. The thing is, they don't have the Sokol backend support for it, the Sokol bindings. Because it's not like Zig can just... it's like C++, right? MG is C++, so you need to have these bindings. But they have all bindings, but not the Sokol bindings. And I want the Sokol bindings. because it's easier to compile to unscripted. Yada yada. If somebody can do that, please be my guest. Then I will use Odin. If Odin had this working like this, I would use Odin. That was not a choice. There was not even a discussion about it. It was just easy. There was no discussion at all. You can do, yeah, I know, you can do Sokol plus img. I know that in Odin very easily, but it needs to compile to unscripted. And that's where the problem is, I think. That's where the problem is. So if you can fix it, guys, I swear to God, I can pay you some crypto. If you can make an mscripten build, I can give you, there are some repos already from this one guy. I'm going to pay you some cryptos, there's no problem. I don't care about the cryptos. I can pay you if you want to do that. It's the Odin. I think they have an Odin Sokol. You see, Odin Sokol script. That works. They have the... Anyway, there is a repo that uses from this one specific guy that makes amazing things, which has Odin, Sokol, mscripten build, but the problem is you need to have img in there. The problem is then you need to make sure you have the Sokol bindings for the backend of img, and that's going to be nasty. So I don't want to spend weeks doing that. I really hate to do these things. So if you, hey, go ahead if you really want that. Do you use Sokol in that crypto Go Marathon project? No. No, we don't. Hey guys, now I need to fucking go. Thanks for being here. Love you all.